It's week 3 of the 2024 season. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Saints. And it's coming right up on EA Sports.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience.
Blake Groupie out, ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. Took off with it again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Ball at the 33 for first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Carr off the play fake. Into the hands of Olave. And he's into the end. One of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Fires right away, but incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Toss play to Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Hurts to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr gets this one to Shaheed. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. Carr here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Wilson's got it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They give on second to Kamara. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. He's got Shaheed. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 47. This is complete to Olave. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Back to the air, Carr. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. He gets 6 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Another run for Kamara. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Carr back to throw. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Kamara goes up and over for the touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. He stopped on the return at the 27. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Now Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
first down. Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down, a run with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by Hopkins is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Carr now on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Carr setting to throw. Olave with the catch. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Zach Bond with the tackle. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. Carr throwing on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. First down throwing for Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hurts now from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept at breaking up those passes.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Motioning the tight end now. Hurts to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This finds Smith. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts setting up to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
Saints 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Carr with it on 1st. That's complete to Kamara.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Got his target, it's Hill. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Back to throw, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Saints offense. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing his Carr. Completes this one to Hill. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action with Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Hurts looking to throw.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running left, this is Barkley. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Running right, it's Barkley. Jukes one defender, and he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Philadelphia.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Eagles looking for a score before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now they send their back in motion right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone the run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Carr here from the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. From the shotgun, Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They give to Kamara, left side. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. 3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down. On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. Cooper to Jean to return this for the Eagles. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland. And that one tied 14 apiece in the 2nd quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. The Colts trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Christian Watson, a touchdown reception. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he found some running room for a nice gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Carr off the play fake. This one's taken in by Hill. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running behind center with Kamara. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Running for it, Kamara. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Back to the air. Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. He's got a gain of 6 there. It was Preston Smith with a stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running back sent in motion. Wilson's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pistol snap to Carr. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Jalen Carter. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running right, it's Kamara. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They kick the running back in motion. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running back sent in motion. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now they're left with 4th and short. Here's a give to Kamara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that first down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
He's got Shaheed. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Darius Slay with the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This is complete to Olave. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Carr setting to throw. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd and goal, here's Carr. To the outside and complete to Olave. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
McIntyre's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. This finds Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flushed out of the... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts setting up to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations.
Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia! I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, but all throughout this roster, no, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Carr with it on 1st. Completes this one to Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st down, Eagles.
On 1st down, Hurts. This ball's caught by Uzama. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They'll motion Brown right. Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll get this one to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
They'll send out the punting unit. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Kamara's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 34, he's got Shaheed. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. Taken in by Shaheed. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Carr. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, Carr. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The tight end going in motion right. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they face 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Motion man left is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The home teams and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Carr here from the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to...
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th. All right, that's now his second interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Brushes him off with ease. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.